Tiana, with whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Kiana Clark.
Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 second. Ready. And can I have you verify the last four of your social?
What is the status of the card? The replacement card?
Give me 1 second. Let me look that up. Second.
Where is it? There's a confirmation number with it.
Yes. I can give you a tracking number.
So what happened with the card?
It got sent out on the 2nd. That's the only thing I'm seeing.
Okay, they told me that they received the card and they signed it for the front desk. I've been having to playing these games years. Going on wild goose chases and games all over the place. Okay, well, can you send another card out?
They never sent a card out?
I never got the card, and I need to escalate to a supervisor because it was supposed to be express.
Right, yes, I do see it was supposed to be express. Let me go ahead and confirm this email.
You said it looks like that's where it got shipped to, 600 Commerce?
Yes.
So you're showing that they have it?
Give me 1 second.
We're deflecting, ma'am. You said that you were going to see what happened with the card, and you're asking if I updated my address? You're checking to see what address, what happened with the card that was shipped to that address?
Right. So the address that it got shipped to was 600 Commerce Street.
When did they get it?
I'm not sure if they did get it. That's what I'm saying. That's where it got shipped to. It says the order was complete, so I'm guessing that's where it actually went.
Okay, so I'll have another address I'd like it shipped to, and I wanted express shipping. I'd like to speak with the supervisor because you guys have been playing games years, and I want to make sure that I get it. I think it's sick for you guys to keep getting away with what you've gotten away with.
Okay, that's fine.
Are you a supervisor? Are you able to send it express?
I can send a card express to you, yes, ma'am, as long as I have the correct address.
Okay, because I've been inconvenienced a great deal. So I wanted to make sure that you guys get it to me as quickly as possible.
That's fine. I can put you on hold. Give me 1 second.
What am I being placed on hold for? You just said you could send it express.
Because you requested to speak to a supervisor.
Okay, you said that you could send it express?
Oh, yes, ma'am, I can. As long as I get a correct address, that way I can send it to the correct place.
Okay, and you can...
It looks like this last time it got shipped to the wrong address.
No. I can't get it at that address, so I'm giving you another one. People have been placing words in my mouth for years. I couldn't get it there. So now the 600 Commerce was a good address, and you don't know what happened with the card with the confirmation number. You don't know if it's been delivered or not. You can't give me any information on that. You don't know.
Ma'am, I'm gonna go ahead and place you on a brief hold so I can get a supervisor to speak to you.
That's how long I've been on hold. It's sick. It is sick. What if, like, because I've been trying to tell people I had value. What if it was your elderly granddad? What if it was you elderly? And they didn't know any better and had these scammers playing games with them, never getting anything resolved? What if you deemed it was someone that was experiencing this that had value? Or like Matthew McConaughey said in A Time to Kill, the girl that's experiencing all this pretends she was white.
Before they reply.
I don't understand why I keep repetitively from location to location have to speak with supervisors. You said that you were going to process the card express. Then what is the purpose for me speaking with the supervisor?
Because you requested a supervisor.
If you were
and I
going to
asked
send
you
it
if you
express
wanted me to
yourself,
change the
I'm being a
address.
bad customer service for 5 years, ma'am. If you're willing to send it express, then there's no need. If I'm forced to
And
speak
that's
with
what I asked.
scammers that, repetitively get away with doing this crap, so what is the purpose of having waiting for a supervisor that's going to do the same thing? Do I have any choices?
I mean, you have the choice to speak to a supervisor, and that's what I was trying to get you to.
I said that I'd like you to send it express because you don't have a supervisor available. I don't understand why you would deprive me of sending it express and repetitively keep getting away with this chaos.
I'm not doing anything like that.
I don't understand why you just won't send it express.
Okay,
Like,
yes, ma'am. Can I go ahead and get an address so I can ship this card express to you?
you work from home, I hear the child.
Yes, ma'am. I do. You said 35.
Yes, but it should be free because I've already had express shipping that they didn't do. How long does it take for express shipping?
It's usually about 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, they were supposed to already have done it, and I didn't receive it.
Correct. Yeah, because we had the wrong address on file.
I'm not being heard for years. It wasn't that it was the wrong address. I just updated the address because I couldn't get it at the other one. I've told you that this multiple times, this phone call. And you told me you didn't know where the card was. And then they told me it was mail standard shipping. A lot of employees can't get their life straight. I had to change the address. I keep telling you that because I couldn't get it at the first one.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
I don't understand why customer service is so poor. Hacking a phone network is criminal. Forcing me to speak with scammers is also criminal. So now you're sending out express. Is that what you're stating?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and how long will that be?
It should be 2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 business days.
Okay, what's your name?
So tomorrow's Friday.
What is your name?
My name is Itiana.
Do you have
My name is Itiana.
Do you have an employee ID?
I don't.
Okay, why is my customer service so routinely poor? If you don't know where my card is.
I'm just going to put you on hold. I'm going to go ahead and wait for a supervisor. I am going to go ahead and wait.
No, I've had to wait years, ma'am. I'm waiting on charges that I haven't seen. I've waited years to get nowhere. So supervisors are just as rude until people get their charges. Okay, so you claim now that you have it express shipping. Is that the case? Or are you forcing me? Hello? Like I said, they want you to be destroyed in these calls. And I was at first. When I wasn't recording, they were completely out of hand. Ma'am, can I go? Or what else you said you sent it express, right?
Yeah, that's right. So everything is correct on there. That card should be in there within 2 to 3 business days. Be advised, tomorrow is Friday, so it will be sometime at the beginning of next week.
Okay, I sent the dispute department the emails, and I wanted to make sure they received them so I can get my provisional credit for these charges.
Yes.
Yes, you said that you were going to transfer me a long time ago and had me wait to go get to the dispute department.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're just sitting on the phone all this time?
I have not been sitting on the phone. I was doing these notes for them so they can know what's going on.
Okay. Whenever you decide to transfer me over to the dispute department. I've experienced a lot of strange things for 5 years.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That is fine. Today?
She told me that she had me on hold because she was leaving notes for the dispute department. She did behave really odd. She said she was going to transfer me, and I waited like 2 or 3 minutes, and she just sat on the phone. Then I said, why would you just sit on the phone and you're not transferring me? She said, because I had to leave a note for the dispute department. I did customer service. So then after she left, said that she had to leave a message for you, you didn't get it?
I don't know, Miss Park. I'm on the phone to assist you. How can I assist you today?
Do you have the account up? It's a blind transfer again?
I have it up, and I'm already familiar with your account because I'm the one that updated your address to the Office of Attorney General building, George Allen building.
So I thought you were going to send me to the dispute department and I was on hold.
No, ma'am. I'll have to review that call to see what the agent advised, but you don't need to speak with the dispute department about your card.
Ma'am, I wanted to make sure they got an email. This is low-key psychological abuse, ma'am, to do this for each call, pretending like you don't know. I've had to endure this chaos years. That's why I know, and I used to be in tears and pain and getting hung up on. This low-key harassment, and harassment is criminal. Trying to cause torture, abuse, and annoy someone, that's a form of harassment. So if I've asked you repeatedly to speak with this dispute department, why would you not transfer me to them and keep playing games?
I was not advised that you needed to speak with the dispute
You just said that you were sending messages for the dispute department. Why you didn't transfer me to them? So can I speak with them? Can I speak with the dispute department regarding some charges? Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna review your address because I see that you're getting another call.
That we have, I have approved that address multiple different times. That is the correct address that I'm updating to.
Get that card that you ordered last week?
I don't want to talk to you any further, ma'am, for you to have small talk about me getting the card. Like I've already stated, this is low-key harassment. This would be the second time that you were supposed to, actually the third time you were supposed to be transferring me to the dispute department. What time do they close?
Okay. They close in an hour and 5 minutes, so just a moment and hold for the transfer.
So then by the time you experience all this, you're a raving lunatic. And then they want you to be the raving lunatic, and then no one knows why. Hello? Hello?
Hold on. Just a moment, and let me get you transferred to the dispute department since you were transferred to me incorrectly.
So then they don't know why. Why is she acting like this? Look at her attitude. She's mentally ill. Look at her. She don't want to work. Look at her living in a tent. She don't want to work. She's bad with funds. She's bad with her money. That's why she lives in a tent. People like that, you can't trust them. But, that's just, just what some people, the judgment that could be in someone's mind, or perhaps it's not. But let's think about the judges and the police that you can't trust. Let's think about someone that's corrupt, enticing businesses to defraud someone out of funds. Let's talk about that I'm on the line with a company that has defrauded me out of funds, and when I go to my provider and the police department to report it, I can't. They threaten to take me to jail and have in Dangersville. And then Longview wouldn't take a report, or Mesquite police departments. So while it's such extreme that one person is such a big criminal, when there's a gang, an army full of criminals that run the government. Look at the attitude. My attitude maybe not be the greatest. But you tell me how what am I supposed to do? I tried to get therapy and I was getting threatened in the process. So it's an abuser that don't want me to have funds. So the abuser picks up the phone, looks Social Security Administration, whoever it is. I don't know what's happening because I can't believe one person can do all this damage. So abuser calls up Social Security Administration. I don't want her having her benefits. Social Security Administration. Okay, how are we going to pull this off? Shut down. Shut down during business hours. You go back and you take all those benefits that she's supposed to have and you create debt because I want her to owe. Okay, we'll do it. Attorney General, I've robbed her with Social Security Administration, so I need you to deflect our robbery. Like she's not getting the payments that we stole from her. Social Security Administration, you got to cover for us. Sure, we'll do it. And plus, she's supposed to be getting a lump sum Social Security Administration benefit. With two different fathers. I don't want her to have it. Okay, we'll take care of it. She has money. I don't want her to have that. I want her to get pickpocketed. Okay, we'll set it up. She keeps recording everything. We'll take her funds. Who'll believe it? You know what? If she says something, y'all want you to blame her for it. Okay, we'll do it. Take her kids too. Sure, we'll do it. And take her to jail if she tries to make a big fuss over it. Yeah, we'll do that too. What if, her family or someone decides to help? Oh, no. We'll take care of that too. We won't let anyone help her. I don't know how. I just know it is. And if it is help, it is controlled. Yes, ma'am, you got low. Can you repeat yourself louder?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Flo. Can you please verify your name?
It's Kiana. What did I call?
Oh. Did you speak to
What did I call? What did I call? What did I call?
This is SMI One Card Services.
What department? The what?
The dispute department.
Oh, so you don't want to know why I called? You want to know who I spoke with prior to speaking with you?
Yes, ma'am. I don't have any information that popped up for the account. Usually there's transfer information. I have not.
Sure. Ma'am, there have been games years. So I wanted to make sure that you guys got an email. They said that they needed to give me my provisional credit. They needed to have this reply to this email that I sent. And I just wanted to confirm you got it because there's a lot of discrepancies with you guys.
What state are you calling from?
So you need the full Social Security number.
Yes, ma'am, I do. $42.75 from Studio 6.
And then the one from Smart Travel.
Smart Travel.
$82-something. $80-something. Both other disputes. I sent and they wanted me to send a reply, which I did not know what, but they wanted me to reply, and I did to get the provisional credit.
Okay, so those were before that one. Okay, so I see another dispute for the...
I sent the emails out today, and I wanted to make sure that you received the response to the reply. I just wanted to confirm that you did receive it because I've had a lot of discrepancies with you guys.
Okay. The responses are due within 10 business days of the dispute being filed.
So I sent a reply to the email, and within 10 business days, you can let me know if you got it. I wanted to confirm that you got the reply to the email. That's what I called for. I wanted to confirm that you did get my emails today.
Okay, one moment, ma'am. I'm checking to see if we received it.
That is correct. I sent it today. Brief hold. Brief hold for 5 years. It's not an accident. That's correct.
I decided to stay there only 1 day and paid instead for just 1 day.
Right. And then the one for Smart Travel.
For Smart Travel.
The $80-something, I sent both. So you got one. Did you get the one for the Smart Travel?
I did. I did see that one also.
Okay.
That one says the hotel stated they didn't see my reservation, so I was not able to stay at the hotel.
Right. But I paid for it.
That's all it says on that
one. Right. That is correct. Okay.
Okay.
So when should I see the provisional credit?
Okay, now in order to qualify for the provisional credit, the emails were supposed to be received within 10 business days. You just sent this today? When did you send this?
I've said it. This will be my third time communicating. There's so many catch-22s to defraud me out of funds and keep me from getting funds.
Okay, ma'am. Well, we only have one condition, that you send in the email, that you respond within 10 business days. I don't know of any others.
That doesn't really make a lot of sense. As if you get the okay, so he was going to send me. So do you need to send another email? So you're saying that I can't get the provisional credit, period? Do you want to send another email for me to respond? This just really doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't understand how people are still free, ma'am. So all of this wait time, all of the games, and now you're saying you don't want to give me the provisional credit. You have another catch-22 in con, so I can't get it? And I can't go to the police, FBI, nowhere on the planet, barely family can tell them? It's sick.
Ma'am, you can go anywhere you like.
No, I can't. I can't go. I've been to the police department. They keep covering for everything. I just went to the Attorney General. They covered for it. And then the marshals came to enforce crimes. I don't have a life like normal people. So we're talking about the provisional credit. And then you had me on hold all that time and then told me that I may not be getting it. This is what happens when your abuser controls your calls and enforces that you speak to con artists. Knowing full-blown, well, no one would ever believe it.
And are you implying, what are you implying, ma'am? That
we're deflecting, ma'am. I wanted to know what was going on with the $442 credit and then the SMI One the transaction for the $80-something, a resolution to games that have been played years.
Okay, I can tell you that we have received your email and they are conducting the investigation.
You just said that I wouldn't get it because there's something about 10 days, to causing more emotional damage than what you already have gotten away with for years. So am I going to get it or not?
Okay.
The provisional credit.
I don't make that decision, ma'am. The dispute team will...
You just said that if it's 10 days, something that you were saying, does it qualify for what your knowledge?
Yes, correct. If we don't receive the email from the date the dispute was filed, then you don't qualify for the provisional credit.
Okay, so now it has changed. You have to receive it the date that it was sent out, the day. Can you look and see if it's been...
That we sent you, ma'am?
You work there, right? You work there, ma'am? You work there? Because I've had to endure this years on calls, and I do see a distinctive pattern for deliberate schemes for psychological damage and emotional distress. Spinning my wheels in games and catch-22s to deprive me of services that I was already paid not to get and things that I was paid not to receive. So if you work there, is it in the amount of time frame to where I would get the provisional credit? That does not make sense. I have got to get away from you guys, but allowed to defraud me out of funds year after year, an insane amount of power. At least banks are more accountable. They're a little bit more safer because they have regulations, even though they've defrauded me out of funds too. Help defraud me out of funds.
On the dispute that you filed for the $442, that one we received from you on March the 6th. And you've already replied to that. That one is within the 10 business days. So we will have an update for you on the 10th business day from the day the dispute was filed.
So the problem is with are you saying that there's a problem with the smart travel?
Correct.
Okay. So for the smart travel, what is going to happen with that if I was defrauded out of funds and I can't report it to the police, or will you take it? Who's going to take it?
We have filed the dispute, so we have taken on the case. So at this time, no additional information is required for that dispute. For the smarter travel for the 8782, we received your dispute on February the 19th for that one.
Okay, ma'am. So you received it, but it's not eligible for the provisional credit. So when will I get a response?
This dispute can take up to 90 days to complete.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. And what was your name? What was your name?
You're very welcome.
What is your name?
Flo.
Flo? Is that what you said?
That is what I said. Yes, ma'am.
Can you repeat that one more time?
My name is Flo.
Okay, and do you have an employee ID?
Is there anything else that I can
Do you have an employee ID?
I do now.
Okay, that will be all, ma'am. I mean, this is crazy. Okay, thank you.
Contacting SMI One Card.
Thank you for agreeing to provide feedback regarding your experience.
So some of these calls, they were on the phone, but you heard a dial tone. You just nothing.